Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of ExcelR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. ExcelR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with ExcelR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if ExcelR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with ExcelR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank ExcelR for being a part of it.
very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later for my college, I get to know about ExcelR and I enroll in ExcelR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works, and it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exams to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, ExcelR.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across ExcelR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end, there is a exam which I topped, so I came to the ExcelR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the certificate has helped my company to join. Thank you, ExcelR.
I came to know about this course from my college. Actually, for learning platform, this is very nice, and I learned from here ChatGPT and AI from online. Because he's teaching for me for AI generative and ChatGPT. We are using this technology in more. And after finishing the courses, I came for collecting the certificate. I seen the classrooms and faculties. Classroom is very nice. After the completion of exam, they will give gift and certificates. Thank you, ExcelR, for giving these courses. I learned a lot from this. I gained more knowledge from here. And thank you for ExcelR for teaching us.
Hello guys, I'm Vikram Mahajan and I'm studying in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology College, and I came across a training program which was mobile app development using Flutter, which was given to us by ExcelR Solutions. I came across this program through my college faculty who told us about this program, that it is a very good course and you should enroll in this course. So I enrolled in this course, and initially I felt really good about this course because they started everything from a very basic point of view, that even if someone who doesn't know anything about Flutter or anything about mobile app development can also learn the same way the ones who know about it are learning. So no student was left behind and everyone was given equal attention. All the doubts throughout the course were cleared. And if we had any questions also, we were like, the trainer was also ready to stay for a longer time than it was scheduled, even for the sake of doubts. So that shows how important the students are to them. So it was a really good experience with ExcelR's program, and by the end of the training program, I was able to develop my own application. And through the development also, there was another point. Yeah, so our sir taught us about how we can connect our own mobile phone to our laptop and write code in our laptop, and you can see the output in your phone, which is really creative and interesting for me. I felt really good about that. So in the end, I developed my own mobile application. I showed it to my mother, I showed it to my friends. I felt really good about it. So I would really suggest ExcelR. I would recommend it to all my friends to take courses from here, as they focus on the children, focus on the students, and they focus on what's necessary, that is the students' doubts gets cleared and everything else. So today I came down to the ExcelR office to collect my certificate. So I got to know about what other courses ExcelR is offering. It included data analysis, data analyst, social media marketing, and full stack Java, and many more courses which were interesting, and they gave us an insight of how everything happens. And they take you through the course from the starting of the course to the end, and what next, that is placements as well. How you should be going into the interviews and how you should be approaching to companies, your resume building, and there were so many things which ExcelR is going to help you in, and they are ready to give you all the knowledge required even if you are a beginner. So I really felt good about this visit, and I would really recommend ExcelR to everyone who's listening to this, and also to all my friends, that I had a very good experience with ExcelR, and I would suggest you to experience the same. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Satish and I am from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology. I am here to share my experience about ExcelR program. I took part in the ExcelR program that was conducted in the last month about the mobile app development using Flutter. What I liked the most about this session was the trainer started from the scratch. That means even the beginner who don't know about the basics of the program, even they can learn the most from this program. It gave me hands-on experience by developing a project which was the final outcome. Thank you ExcelR for giving me this opportunity, and I would also recommend all my friends to take part in the ExcelR programs. Thank you.
My name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with ExcelR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at ExcelR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what ExcelR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident, and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and ExcelR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at ExcelR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at ExcelR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them very all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Oh yes, Mandir sir, we can start.
Good evening, everyone. Am I clearly audible to you guys? Just let me know. Okay. All right, let's start with the session today. Okay, so yesterday we were discussing about Filecoin. Okay, a very prominent project on blockchain. We discussed Helium. Okay, that is providing a decentralized hotspot services. So I was looking for it. So in India, it's not feasible, okay, because we have to create infrastructure. But in US, they are doing it. In US, suppose if you are using your Wi-Fi, you can connect it. I'm not audible. Please let me know. Madhav is saying I'm not audible. Madhav, am I audible now? Try to reconnect.
You're loud and clear, sir. You can proceed. Maybe there is network issue with the Madhav.
Right, right. Okay, so I was saying that they have this infrastructure because helium hotspots are connected in USA, okay, place to place. So it creates a continuous network there. If I'm using, let's say, Wi-Fi, okay, I can integrate with helium hotspot, and if somebody wants to use my data, they can just they can just buy a internet from helium and they have to pay in helium token. So this is what their idea is. Okay, so they have two things as I discussed. They have hotspot, mobile hotspot. Another thing is they have IoT sensors. Okay, they have IoT sensors as well. So if you are using IoT devices, okay, so it will be get connected there. Okay, you don't have to do anything else. So I guess they are using for dog collars. I guess abroad there's a thing, okay, where they have to mention, they have to use a collar which has IoT sensors for their pets. Okay, so this is what they're doing. But I guess in India, it's still in an early stage. Not in India, but it's still in early stages. There has to be I'm not getting you, Nilesh. Okay, so that's what their idea is. And exactly, penetration site. Hmm. Yes, yes. Else it will not be a useful now. Many people are using it. Not many people are using it. Again, the thing is, not many people are using it. Okay. Yeah. All right. And when we discuss about more DeFi projects, so I think I have given it as a task, as an assignment. So just look over it. Okay. Try to find out more such projects. I think we found up energy chain. Okay. Because energy are really centralized thing. So how they can do it. Even blockchain is utilizing for carbon credits because right now there's a lot of concern. There's a lot of counterfeits carbon credits in the market. So which can be solved using blockchain technology. So in LMS you'll find a document 101 real world examples use case on blockchain. It I'll share my screen. Okay. I think it's visible. So you will find everything here. It's a good. Not everything is mentioned here, but yeah, it's still good. Okay. So you can see for agriculture, commodities and energies, AI and blockchain, entertainment and sports, finance. Okay. DeFi. We'll see various algorithms. Okay. DeFi algorithms. Then government, US states, regulators, sandboxes, healthcare, NFTs, infrastructure, custody and wallets. Okay, just go through this. Okay, I know it's 301 pages, but it will be completed. Okay, just try to focus on what you are interested. Okay, and slowly you will be able to complete this. Okay, and important, I have already discussed with you guys like tokenization of uranium. Okay, I was reading from here only. Okay, it had various other projects as well for carbon credits. If you want to learn about carbon credits, okay, and how it's being tokenized, you can read it from here. All right. Now, I have also given a project on. It's not on link. Wait, if it's possible, I'll just attach the file here. I have attached the file here in the chat box. Okay. Now, I also gave a project on IBM Food Trust. IBM Food Trust. Okay, and it got really famous when Walmart. It's a retailer. Okay, you will find everything there. It's a what do we call it? A supermarket. Okay, so one at a time there was a time that one of their vegetable was found to be rotten. Okay, so what they did, they utilized blockchain technology, okay, that was specially built by IBM, and they call it as IBM Food Trust. Okay, so it maintains everything from farm till it reaches to the end user, which is the consumer. Okay, everybody will be having the same data. Okay, it's really necessary now in India as well because most of the things in India are adulterated. Even the company that we trust, okay, I'll don't take the name, but they are really old companies. Okay, so their honey was found to be adulterated with sugar syrup. Okay, so it's really important to have transparency. Okay, so this is what IBM Trust is providing. Yeah, yes, Nilesh. Okay, okay, I'll share my screen. Okay, even if you do gym, so we have protein powder. So there's a lot of counterfeit projects products in the market as well. Okay, so there should be some transparency that everybody can see where it is coming from. I don't have access. Please share the link. Uh, I don't have link for it, Pawan. Sorry, Nilesh, because I found it on LinkedIn. Okay, it's getting upload. Okay, just wait for a while. It's getting upload. All right. So what I was saying just slipped from my mind. Yeah, I was talking about counterfeit product and why transparency is important because people should see where they're getting their food from. It's really important. Okay, we don't know the origin of everything. Even even the nutrition facts or everything written there, we don't know it's real or not, or if they have just copied it from the internet. Okay, so this is the project that talks about IBM Food Trust. I think my screen is visible. Okay, IBM Food Trust. So what is IBM Food Trust? So it's a blockchain based supply chain platform designed specifically for the food industry. It allows farmers, it allows suppliers, processors, distributors, retailers, and even consumers to track food from farm to fork in a transparent, secure, and tamper proof way. Okay? Tamper proof. Tamper proof means again the same thing. No, nothing can be tampered with if it's on blockchain. Okay? It's built on Hyperledger Fabric. It's a permission blockchain because we don't want everyone to see it. We want only farmers. We are enabling access control here. Only farmers, supplier, processor, distributor, retailers, and consumer can see it. The main idea is here is that we have to provide transparency to the data, the trust, and the safety in food supply chains. Okay. So if we see the traditional food supply chains, they are really complex, involving many parties. It's opaque. You don't know where your food is coming from. Slow and recalls. What is recall? Food recalls. I'll explain this later. Okay, I think it's written here. If a of lettuce is contaminated, takes days of weeks to trace. There's a video. There's a traveler influencer of India who visited Japan. Okay, so he bought a packet. I don't know what that company is. So when he opened it, was contaminated. Okay, he found some insect or something in the packet. The company was shut down. Okay, in just I mean in that day only. So they have strict rules there. They have strict food policies there. Okay, so these are known as food recalls. If something is contaminated, government can or it the any company can take it back. It can recall it back. Okay, now with IBM Food Trust, tracking is instant. Data is tamper proof. Every participant can see the same single version of truth. Same single version of truth. Okay, let's take an example. Even when you find this document IBM Food Trust, they are talking about mangoes. Okay, so I have taken the example of mango only. So what will happen? First is farmer will harvest the mangoes. The farmer packs mangoes into crates. Okay. Now each crate is tagged here with the barcode or QR code, or even we have our FID. Now everything, farmer's name, farm location, harvest date, even what are the farming practices involved, okay, will be recorded on blockchain. Okay. Everything, every origin of those mangoes will be stored or will be recorded on blockchain. Second, when it reaches to processor or distributor. Okay, so crates go to processing unit for cleaning and packaging. Now processor, they will log information which is batch ID, temperature logs, and certifications. Okay, they will log everything: batch ID, temperature log, and certification. Because if you are into organic farming, you have to provide so you have to provide certificates. Okay, it's really important and it's really expensive as well. Now third, transport and cold storage. During shipping, now they are utilizing IoT devices to track temperature, humidity, and even the GPS location. Now, this information will again be stored on the blockchain. So, supply chain companies are also under the ambit of this. Okay. Now, once it is reached to retailer, like let's say Walmart, okay, Walmart systems will scan those crates, retrieving the entire history of the mangoes in seconds. Okay, entire history. Fifth, when suppose a consumer buy from Walmart, so you as a buyer can scan a QR code on the mango packet. Now you will instantly see what's the farmer name, okay, when it got harvested, processing, shipping arrival, everything there. Okay, everything is visible there. All right. Now, what are the key features? As I said, traceability. Every step is visible. Transparency, no data tampering. All parties see the same ledger. Okay, and nobody can fill the wrong data, otherwise they will be responsible for this. Okay, efficiency, food recalls that earlier took 7 days now take only 2.5 to 2 seconds. And also very important thing, guys, suppose you got a mango crate from a particular company, okay, or let's say not a particular company, you got mangoes there. Okay, now suppose there's some, let's say, virus that spread across the mangoes. Okay, okay, or let's say they are contaminated or something. So what government did, government just recalled it. Okay, now you are worry if your mangoes are contaminated or not. So you can again trace the entire history of mangoes from origin, and you will see if there's something wrong or not. Okay, so it will help. It will help. Okay, in food safety as well, and also food. What do we call it? The wastage of food can be reduced here. Okay, not every mango is bad. Okay, some are bad, but with food recalls, it's I mean all the consumers will get worried. Okay, so they'll just throw. So this is how we can solve this problem. Trust, and consumers get confidence in what they eat. It's really really important. You will see various good companies in India. When you buy their product, they will mention the certifications and the all the testing they have done. So it's really really good. Okay, and consumers get confidence what they eat. So let's check what are the technologies behind it. It's built on Hyperledger Fabric. Why? It's a permission blockchain. Only trusted participants can join. Farmers, suppliers, retailers. Okay. Now each has roles and permissions. Farmer can add harvest data, but they cannot edit the shipping logs. They can only be added by the supply chain companies. Okay. IoT sensors plus QR or RFID tags connect physical goods to digital records. Okay, so you can also think of it, and we can make India much better. Because I'll tell you guys a case. In Chhattisgarh, there's an Naxalite area. It's a small town. Okay, and now they are using Avalanche blockchain for storing, I mean, for land registry system. So there's no company who have built this system. A engineering guy with a team, they went to government, okay, with a solution that yes, we can solve this problem, real world problem, and they are able to implement it. Okay, so this is how we can do it as well. All right. Even there's some NGO. There's an NGO Sankalp Taru. It's Dehradun based. So they are using blockchain technology. If you buy a tree, it will be stored on blockchain. You'll be getting a hash. So you can see everything related to your tree for its entire lifetime. Okay, its stage and everything. So that's something really good. Okay, and that company is so not company that NGO is so popular right now that every big company, okay, like Mama used to say, for every product you buy, they'll plant a tree. So they take help of these NGOs to plant those trees. Okay. Mhm. So it's really good. Now, real world adoption, like I told you, Walmart is using IBM Food Trust for leafy greens and mangoes. Nestle, Carrefour, I don't know what, Dole, Unilever, Golden State Foods, okay, and many more are part of it. So they are using it, okay, even being explored for seafood and coffee. Even in India, coffee market is really expanding. But the thing is, who do we trust? Okay, people are selling organic coffee, but they are not. Okay, so this is how we use IBM Food Trust. A very interesting project it is. All right. So yeah, it's the end of the file you will find in the LMS. Okay. Oh, you're not getting access to LMS. Okay. All right. Okay, this is what we can do is I'll create a Google Drive. Okay, and I'll send you a link on chat tomorrow. So you'll find every document there. Okay, this is what I can do if you're not able to access LMS. Okay. So yeah, even I don't have LMS. Okay. Hmm. Okay, no problem. I'll create a Google Drive. Okay, so this is how you can use it. IBM Food Trust. You will find such other blockchains as well that are using it. Okay, if I show you one, that Sankalp Taru. Not even Sankalp Taru. There's a company by the name Web3 Eco. I wanted to just go through it. It's a really great project. Web3. I think I have showed you guys this one. Okay, so this is their website. Okay. You can see their partners as well. And if you go down here, you will find, see, on the right side, blockchain. Blockchain, see, blockchain, they have written it here. Blockchain. So if you open Google, your trees are now on blockchain, a distributed decentralized database where digital information is converted into blocks, which one field get chronologically linked into chain, hence blockchain. This technology works on the principle of information once uploaded never being altered or destroyed, thereby providing transparency and visibility. We have brought the same technology to ensure that our trees are unique and immutable. Therefore, we believe it would bring in more trust and transparency, okay, through the adoption of this path breaking technology. So they are using AR chains, okay, they are using AR chains for it. So you can see, enter your tree ID here and enter the name of the tree, enter name of on the tree. Okay, you will check it. So they will fetch the information inside blockchain and it will return to you. Okay. So this is how we can provide consistency to the data. Now I'll show you that Web3 Eco project. Okay, so what they're doing, invest in nature, earn up to 56% annually. Okay, invest in nature, earn up to 56% annually. So this is what they're doing. So they are growing a tea tree. I think I have showed you this website. I'm remembering. Have I told you about this project before? Web3 Eco? No. Okay. Okay, so they are planting a tree which is known as Paulownia tree. You know, it's a very good tree. When you compare it with the Indian tree, let's say timber. So timber takes 10 years to grow, and it's one of the best trees for carbon sequestration. But this kiri, this Paulownia tree, it grows only in 6 years. Okay, so it also responsible for reducing the carbon dioxide, as well as when they are matured, okay, their piece can be used for yeah, the timber. We all need timber for everything, the furniture, the shapes and everything. Okay, so you can see purchase a land unit, Web3 app. So you can buy a land over there. See, 2 million investments raised, 150,000 transaction trees are planted. Okay, it's a Singapore or a Europe based company, but their project is right now in Uzbekistan. Okay, so it's a great. You will find their white paper. If you want to look at the white paper, you can just go to how we work and you will see everything. See how they are giving you money. It's written here. First is carbon credit. Okay, and they are also using their honey. And I think by honey, okay, up to 1 cubic meter of timber every 7 year. Okay, regenerates after being cut down. You can see it's really good tree, premium quality timber. Okay, so this is what their idea is. So everybody is utilizing blockchain in their own manner. Okay, so it doesn't matter from which field you belong to. It's really important to understand this new technology and how you can provide a solution to it. Okay, so yeah, you will find various sub projects. I mean, there are millions of projects right now on blockchain. Okay, even the ones that might be really good and we don't know about it, because it's all about popularity. Okay. Now, Vinod sir was asking me, there's a company Hi-Fi. It's an Indian-based company, or hi, its full form is Hybrid Finance. So they were the ones who started Scotch whiskey tokenization. If you guys remember, I told you this, Scotch whiskey tokenization. But right now, I think they have shifted to something else. I'll share you their website, Hi-Fi Blockchain. There, one of the mentor is Rohas Nagpal sir. Okay, he is a great guy. Why it's not opening? Am I audible clearly? Yeah, you can say it's a deep in. I don't know. You cannot call it a deep in, or you can say again. It's not an infrastructure actually. In India, it is teak farms, right? Okay. So if you guys can think tokenized timber, but I guess there are a lot of regulatory compliances with it. Okay, and I think there's a company, I just remember now. So there was a student of mine who is from West Bengal. So he's telling me that that West Bengal government, with the help of Goa's government, they are tokenizing sandalwood tree, chandan lakdi, the chandan tree. Okay, yes, red chandan. So they are tokenizing it, and I guess they are selling it for 500 and $500 right now. Okay. Okay, so this is their website, Hi-Fi Blockchain. Okay, now I guess they are now working on synthetic assets. I also want to see what are synthetic assets. Okay, so you'll find their documentation. They were initially into whiskey tokenization. Okay, see Hi-Fi to Sara. They did a airdrop as well. So I got 3,000 Sara. Okay, and with the Sara, I was able to see the tokens and their future. But now it's expired. It was only for 1 month. Blockchain names are the future of Web3 identity. Okay, right now I told you the addresses are really typical to write. A single bit change, you will be sending your crypto to I don't know who in the world. So you can see they have written conventional Web3 identity look like 1A, 1Z. Suppose instead of Z wrote Y. Okay, I lost my cryptos. Okay, so this is the problem they are solving. So instead of this, they are converting into a thing which is really easy to read. Okay. But now a blockchain name, B name, like Sarah.billionaire. When suppose if you want to get your own name, you can do it. Grab a .vgmi or grab a gov name. So my is Mantave30 at the rate B name. Okay. So it's really easy. It's really easy. So this is what they are doing. Okay. All right. Now there are there are various projects, but it's really important for us to understand who are genuine and who are not genuine. Okay. Okay, Nilesh is saying Pusha blockchain. So they are the one who are tokenizing Red Chandan. Oh, that's really great. Thank you, Nilesh, for telling me. Okay. Now it's really important to find out what are the genuine projects and what are not. So it's really important to understand. Okay. uh yeah, to how to be safe in the crypto or how to be safe in the internet world. Okay, because right now most of the scams are going around this crypto space. I think you must have seen news. Okay, so what companies are doing, they are creating a FOMO. Okay, fear of missing out. They will say don't miss this opportunity like you missed during the time of Bitcoin. So people are just buying the tokens, and the companies, when they are getting the funds from it, they're just stepping away from it. They're just running away with all the funds. Okay, so the best is if you find any of the project, okay, try to connect with the people on LinkedIn. Okay, or if you really want to see if the websites are genuine or not, if the web projects are genuine or not, just go to their about us page. Try to fetch all the information which is available. Okay, try to contact. Okay, because every genuine company will maintain a record, not a record, but they will maintain the contact addresses. Okay, or the contact number, not the contact number, but yeah, the Gmail ID or the person's name or the CEO name or the owner's name. Okay, so try to look over that. All right, it's really important. One of my student, he took blockchain course because I think he was how much amount? I think 70,000 rupees. Okay, in a fraud. He lost 70,000 rupees in a fraud, a crypto fraud. Okay. Some will promise you that buy a token for 1 year, and they will provide you 15% annual return. So these are the projects as well. Okay, that you will see in the market. Okay. All right. Now let's go back to some blockchain concepts. Okay. Is my screen visible? Just let me know. Is my screen visible? Okay. Now let's understand blockchain bridges. Very important topic. Okay. So let's understand it. Now, suppose you imagine you live in India and decided to go on a vacation to France. Now in India, we use Indian rupee, while in France, they use euros. Okay. Now to spend money in France, you have two options. You have two options. First is you can go to a bank or a currency exchange and you can convert your Indian rupee to euro. It's written wrong. It's not USD, it's Indian rupee. Okay. Second option is you can use an international credit card that automatically converts your Indian rupee to euro when you make purchases in the France. So these are the ways. It's really easy in the conventional world. But when we talk about blockchain, it's really a complicated process. It's a complicated process. Okay. So I have written it here. This process is straightforward in the world of banks, where we can convert one currency with other. But it's really much more complex in the world of blockchain. Why it's really difficult? Because every blockchain is different from each other. Their consensus mechanisms are different. Their rules, their procedures are different. Their entire network is different. Their tokens are different. Okay, so that makes it really difficult. Okay, so I've taken an example. Let's take two different blockchains, Ethereum and Terra Luna. Terra Luna. Okay, they operate independently. They have their own rules. They have their own consensus mechanisms. Okay, as we know, the Ethereum has its own token by the name Ether or ETH. Similarly, Terra has the token by the name Luna, Luna, Luna. Okay, now, suppose you have a lot of Luna on Terra. Suppose you are holding a lot of Luna tokens. Okay. But you want to use it on the Ethereum. So how do you do that? How do you do that? Then to solve this problem, we got the concept which is known as blockchain bridge. So blockchain bridge, it allows tokens from one blockchain to be used on another blockchain. I've written it here. A blockchain bridge allows tokens from one blockchain to be used on another blockchain. Okay, interoperability between two blockchains. Okay, so it's really difficult task. Okay, now how do we do it? I'll share my whiteboard to explain it. But before that, I want to know what do you mean by standards? When we talk about standards, let's say ISO standard. Okay. It's for everyone. ISO, it's for everyone. International Standard Organization. I think this is the full form. You will see a standard ISO standard on utensils as well. Okay. Not just a physical, things like utensils, but if you are a software company, if you are dealing into information technology company, you must be having a standard of ISO 9001. You will see it on ExcelR. Just go to Excel, you will see it's also ISO approved. Okay, it's mandatory. It's mandatory because standards provide a surety. Okay, that they are really safe. Where how do we buy utensils? By looking at the standard. It's a ISO standard. Okay. Similarly, Ethereum has provided some standards. It has provided some standards. Why my whiteboard is not opening? It's taking a lot of time. Okay. So standards are really important because it provides assurance, okay, in the eyes of consumer that yes, it's a good thing. Okay. They will not cheat. And yeah, it will not harm them. That's really important. Okay. So standards provide those things. Okay. Let me just check if it's open or not. Yeah. Okay. So Ethereum has provided some standards. Ethereum has provided some standards so that people can create their own projects, okay, without worrying if the I mean the software or the smart contract they are creating are safe or not. Okay. So I'll tell you Ethereum standards. And we'll try to create one as well. Okay. I mean, not try to create one. we'll work on these standards. Ethereum standards. Their first standard was known as ERC20. 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 It's for creating your own cryptocurrency or creating your own fungible token, I'll say. Fungible token. Okay, fungible token or cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency and fungible token are the same thing. Fungible means, again, a 500 rupee note can be exchanged with another 500 rupee note. Okay, because they are in number. Okay, now they have another standard which is known as ERC 721, which is used for creating your own NFT project. Creating your own NFT project. Now, Ethereum has made work really, really easy. Creating your own logic, finding your own logic, and then try to create your own cryptocurrency. And then, suppose it's not safe. If it's not safe, you miss something or there's some vulnerability in the code. Okay, so it's always a worry. It's always a concerning thing. Okay, so Ethereum has provided some standards, and by those standards, people can create their own fungible tokens or let's say NFT project. Instead of yeah, I think you guys know. Okay, I'll write the entire thing. Non-fungible tokens, okay? Non-fungible tokens. So there are multiple standards. We have ERC 1155, we have ERC 4653, which is used for real world asset tokenization. It's the first legally compliant standard. So if you Google it, so we have, I think we got it last year only, ERC 4653 as far as I remember. So they are first legally compliant standard for real world asset tokenization. Okay, so there are multiple standards you will see on Ethereum. Okay, I think it's clear now. So ERC20 token, creating our own fungible token. Okay, I'm rubbing this. I'll send the entire link if you guys want to read it more. What are the standards? Now, what will happen is, as we have Terra, and Terra have the token which is by the name Luna. Okay. Okay. Now, what we will do is, just imagine in this way. You have a Luna token in your hand. Just imagine, there it's written a Luna. Okay, a coin, and you have written a Luna on it. Okay. Now, on the other hand, Ethereum has its own coin. You can imagine it's again a coin, and there it's written Ether. Okay. Now, what you will do, you will wrap this Luna token. Luna token. It could be a wrap paper or anything. Just imagine right now. Just imagine it. Okay, it's a wrap paper. You are just wrapping Luna. Okay, and making it look like a Ether token. And you are making it look like a Ether token. You are just wrapping it like we wrap gifts, right? Okay, so you just imagine this Luna token. We are wrapping it and making it in the form of Ether token. Okay, now once we go to, let's say, Ethereum network, Ethereum will consider as its own token. Okay, Ethereum will consider it as a own token. Okay, so this concept is known as wrapping. So what we will do, we will use ERC. We will use ERC20 token, and we will wrap it. And create a new token which is known as W Luna, which is directly backed by Luna, 1-to-1, 1:1. Okay, that suppose if Luna is 10 rupees, W Luna will be also of 10 rupees. So we are backing W Luna with the original Luna. Okay, 1:1 in the ratio 1:1. So we use ERC20 token. We used ERC20 token to wrap Luna and created a token which is by the name W Luna. Now this W Luna is ERC compatible. ERC compatible, which is acceptable, which is accepted by Ethereum. Which is accepted by Ethereum. So you see, we created a bridge. Just see with your third eye. We created a bridge here. Okay, linking Luna with Ethereum just by wrapping the token using ERC standard and making it a W Luna. Okay, which is ERC compatible or Ethereum compatible token. All right. Now you will find various other tokens. You will find W Bitcoin as well, WBTC. You will find W Solana. You will find you will find various other tokens. So they are compatible with Ethereum because you are directly converting, I mean, not directly, but there you are creating a wrapped version of it and then you are using on Ethereum. Okay. Even for everyone. Last year I did a mistake. Okay. I used a decentralized wallet provided by Coinbase. Okay. So I was in so hurry. I was about to buy Bitcoin, but by mistake I bought WBTC on Solana. That means it's a Bitcoin wrapped on Solana. So you'll find various such things. You will find WBTC for Ethereum as well. You will also find WBTC for Solana as well. Okay. So this is what bridge are. This is what a bridge is. Okay. So this concept, I mean, this entire thing is the bridge we are creating. This is the bridge we are creating here. Okay. This is the bridge we are creating here. Now, if I show you on a website, let's say Blockchain Explorer, the best website to look on. Okay. I think it's visible. So I'll just write WBTC. Okay. See, wrapped Bitcoin. Wrapped Bitcoin. It has the same value as you will see of Bitcoin. Okay. See. Now, just read about it. Wrapped Bitcoin is an ERC20 token. It's a ERC20 token that is designed to represent Bitcoin on Ethereum network. I hope it's now clear. It allows users to transfer the value of BTC more quickly on the Ethereum blockchain and opens up the possibility for Bitcoin to be used in Ethereum's ecosystem of decentralized applications. Each WBTC is backed 1:1 with BTC and can easily be converted to BTC and vice versa. Are you guys getting me? Just let me know. Just let me know if the concept is clear. Okay, I'll explain again. What about other way around? Nilesh, I'm not getting you. What do you mean by what about the other way around? Yash is saying there's one hybrid Ethereum standard as well. BTC to Ethereum. BTC to Ethereum? Okay, BTC to Ethereum. See, you cannot use directly BTC. You have to convert it into WBTC, which is a ERC token compatible with Ethereum. Okay, see, it's really easy. If I show you guys, okay, I'll show you on Remix. I have created a ERC20 token contract from myself. Okay, by looking at what are the functions available. Okay, so I'll show you here. I have created one. So it's my token by the name my token. So you can see string public name. I have given it as my token. So you can give it as WBTC. Okay. Now you have to just back it. You just have to back it that WBTC directly means 1 or you just use Oracle, which is a software. Okay. Not a software, the third software that takes value from outside the blockchain and fetch it into it. Okay. So you just back it 1:1 in the manner 1:1. So you create you see total supply. What are the total supply of the token, which you will be directly equating to what Bitcoin is. You can see what are the balance of a user. You can transfer it. You can approve someone. Okay, I'll explain everything. Okay, function transfer from allowance. What are allowance? So everything is included in ERC20 token. Okay. So yeah, coming back here, I think I was showing this website, right? Yeah. So this is what they are doing. Red Bitcoin is an ERC20 token that is designed to represent BTC on Ethereum network. Because I told you it's really difficult for two blockchains to communicate with each other, right? Because both network are different, both peers are different. Okay. Even consensus mechanisms are different now. Tokens are different. Let's say I want to create a project that accepts Bitcoin. Okay. So what I did, I used WBTC, okay, on Ethereum network. So it allows users to transfer the value of BTC more quickly on Ethereum blockchain and opens up the possibility for BTC to be used in Ethereum's ecosystem, okay, of decentralized applications. Each WBTC is backed 1:1 with Bitcoin and can easily be converted to Bitcoin and vice versa. If you look for W Luna, let's look for W Luna if it's available or not here. Oh, it's not visible. What happened? What about WSOL? Okay, it's not. W Luna should be available. Why it's not showing? If I just Google it, W Luna. Okay, you can see it here. See, Wrapped Luna Classic price today. Okay, WLLUNC now they have. Okay. So if we go, let's say on this website. Okay, let me see if they have provided any information about the token. Okay, they have not. Okay, I think, yeah. No, it's not. Okay, see, contract address. That means when W Luna was created, okay, it was a smart contract address. Okay, so it has this thing. This is the smart contract address. I told you, if you guys remember, I told you, remember that every smart contract has its own unique identity. So that is what contract address are. Okay. So if I show you in Remix again, see, there are two types of addresses. Oh, shit. Yeah, there are two types of addresses. One is known as externally owned contract, which you will see here. See, these are the externally owned contract. These are us. These are the people. These are the users. Okay, 05B3 that is containing 100 ether. And if I show you a normal project, if I just run hello world.sol, okay, if I just compile it, it's compiled. Okay, now if I just deploy it, if you can see, I'll show you here. I think I've showed it earlier as well, but I'll show you again. If you just Google, if you see the raw data, see, you will see everything, block number, block hash. Now, yeah, see contract address. Contract address is 05C, which you will not see anywhere here. See, it's not available anywhere here. Okay. And two, from what contract was called from? 0617, this one, 0617. Okay, so this address created a smart contract, but smart contract was given a unique identity, okay, which is contract address. So if I show you here again, so this is the contract. I mean, this is the original ERC20 token, sorry, smart contract created for W Luna. Okay, so yeah, this is how we bridge two different tokens. Okay. Nilesh, is it clear now? Allowed themselves? Yes, there's no one who allows themselves in Bitcoin. It's a decentralized. Okay, it's decentralized. See, we are just backing it. Suppose, Yash, you are a DeFi protocol. What you're doing is that you are having, let's say, 10 Bitcoin with you. Okay. Now, what you are doing is you are converting your 10 Bitcoin to WBTC. So this is what bridging are. So what Luna did is they are holding their own Luna tokens, and with the replacement of it, they are creating W Luna. So directly backed with each other. Okay. So it's not like that who is allowing them. Okay, we are just creating it. Okay, all right. So it's like, suppose, okay, and this is, I think this DeFi is known as, I'm not able to recall the name. Suppose, see, what Tether Gold is doing. Tether Gold is having some golds with them, and then with the gold they are creating digital tokens of it. So they have to hold some as a reserve. Even when you look at the Tether project, so they are holding US dollar as a reserves, and with those reserves they are creating digital representative or digital tokens of it, which are directly back to it. Okay, so you have to hold some reserves for it as well. Okay, I think even Donald Trump was saying that we will create a reserve for Bitcoin. I think 50%, they want to hold 50% of the Bitcoin with themselves. I was reading it somewhere. So that people, the value of Bitcoin yeah, the value of Bitcoin can get stabilized from it. Okay, so this is what their idea is. All right. So you have to hold some reserves with it. All right. And it's really, really important. And it is known as liquidity pool. This concept is known as liquidity pool. I'll write the name. Liquidity pool. All right. And how it works? How it works? Okay. Suppose, um, yeah, suppose, okay, I'll take Yash for my example here. Suppose Yash is having 100 rupees, or not 100 rupees. Okay, let's say 100 rupees. He's having 100 rupees. Okay. Now I am having, let's say, 100 into, I'm assuming $1 is equals to 80 rupees. Okay, sorry. Yash is having 80,000 rupees and I'm having uh $8. Not $8. How many dollar? $10. What I'm doing? Wait, just give me a minute. $800. Yeah, I'm having $800, and with the equivalent, Yash is having, let's say, 80,000 rupees. Okay, and I'm doing mathematics wrong here. Just give me a second to think of it. If I'm No, just give me a second. I'm just thinking. Uh, okay, let's equally do it. Suppose there are two different tokens. Okay, there are two different tokens. Let's say token A and token B. Okay, now we have to back token A and token B 1:1. 1:1. So what I'll do, I'll ask someone who is holding token A, and suppose I'm holding token B. So I'll put them on a software on a decentralized page. Now, so if somebody wants to get token B from token A, so they will deposit token A there, and they will be getting token B from there. So you create a reserve. You create a reserve by backing it. Okay, you must be having token A with the exact amount of token B. Suppose if you have 100 token A, you must be having 100 token B. Okay, so this is what liquidity pool is. Okay, we'll discuss more. I'm not able to reframe it. Okay, but I'll come up with a real example. Okay, virtuals protocol. I was reading about virtuals protocol liquidity, so I will come with that example. I'm not able to recognize the actual value of it. Okay, so it's really, really interesting. Okay, all right, all right. So yeah, where we were? Yeah, we were on the book. Okay, so I have exactly written what I have just discussed. You use a blockchain bridge which is known as Terra Bridge. Just Google it, Terra Bridge. You will find a decentralized this website. This Terra Bridge is working on ERC20 token, sorry, ERC20 smart contract, where we have seen a contract address of it. Okay, to convert your Luna into wrapped Luna. Now, wrapped Luna is an ERC20 token, which means it is compatible with the Ethereum mainnet. Okay, so this is how we bridge it. Let me just show you. Terra Bridge. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, now you have to connect your wallet here. You have to connect your wallet. But मेरे पास I don't have anything here. Yeah, so this is how you can do it. See, okay, Ethereum. Even see they have many options now. Ethereum, Avalanche, Osmosis, Secret, Cosmos, and you can directly convert into Terra. Okay, so it's a bridge. It's a bridge. Okay, so I mean they have used. Binance has its own standard by the name BEP20. BEP that is also used for creating your own cryptocurrency or fungible token. Okay. Yeah. So coming back here, so I think it's clear with blockchain bridges. Blockchain bridges. Now let's come to blockchain tokens. What are the different tokens? Or should we take a 10-minute break and then continue? Or first I should complete this topic blockchain token. Let me know. Okay, Tejasani, is my screen not visible? Just let me know. Or I think, is it visible? Just let me know, guys. Is my screen visible? Okay, let's take a 10-minute break and we'll come at 8:15. Okay. I guess everybody is back. Okay. So let's discuss about various kinds of crypto assets or various kinds of blockchain tokens, okay, that exist. Acha, before that, is anybody using Brave browser here? Brave browser. Brave, it's a Web3 based browser. Is anybody using it? Okay. So are you getting BAT token from it? BAT token? BAT token. Okay. I'm currently holding 20 BAT tokens. Okay, because I'm using from a long time. Okay. So it's a Web3 based browser, guys. Okay. And the best thing is you will not see ads there. You will not see ads there. Okay. You can easily surf YouTube there. You will not find any ad. Okay. Because there's an entire peer-to-peer network behind it who is removing ads for you. Okay. Now, those people who remove ads for you, okay, they are getting incentive in the form of BAT token, BAT or basic attention token. Geosphere is the same, also the same thing. Yes. Okay. They are also using Geocoin, I guess. All right. Now, not only the people who are just, removing the ads for us. Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw Brave tokens on MetaMask. See, you're holding, just check if you're holding or not. Okay. Because I think we have to enable something there. Okay. Now the thing is, yeah, what I was telling, yeah, the BAT token. So not only the people who are removing ads or the peer-to-peer network is able to get those, but as a user, we are also getting BAT token because we are using their software, we are using their browser. Okay, so we also get the incentive in the form of BAT token. Okay, so that is known as a utility token that has some utility. Okay, that has some utility. So you can use those BAT token on the Brave browser. You can avail services. Okay, or let's say if you want to buy something, it's in my old laptop. It's not in this laptop right now. So I would have showed you. Okay, so that is a one of a blockchain token, utility token that has some utility. Okay, all right. So let's discuss now more. And before that, anybody has any doubt related to blockchain bridge, just let me know. Any doubt? No doubt? Should I continue? Yes. Right now, they are vulnerable. They are vulnerable. Okay, they are vulnerable. Blockchain bridges are vulnerable to cyber attacks. Okay, because uh because when you are communicating, okay, so at that time it's really not, I mean, that easy, but yeah, it's vulnerable to attacks. Okay. Okay. Now there are various tokens built on blockchain. Some of them are cryptocurrency, stable coin, all comes under fungible token. Okay. We have utility token, we have security token, we have non-fungible token. Okay, there's a missing one. There's something which is known as governance token as well. Governance token. Okay. Which provides you the right to vote. All right. So there is a missing here, but I think I have written it here somewhere. Yeah, I have written it here. Okay. So let's talk about cryptocurrency or the fungible token. They are used for to buy or sell services or products, and they can easily be converted to cash. That's why they are liquid asset. Okay, so Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, etc. all comes under fungible token or a cryptocurrency token. Okay. Now we talk about utility token that works provide access to a product or a service within a specific blockchain ecosystem. Okay, it provide access to a product or a service within a specific blockchain ecosystem. Okay, example is basic attention token or BAT, used within the Brave browser ecosystem to reward users for viewing ads and content creators for producing content. Okay, so they pay them. Similarly, Filecoin that we were discussing yesterday, it rewards user for providing decentralized storage. So it has utility inside the blockchain. Okay, you are getting for something of your work. All right. Then we have security tokens. Very, very important concept. Security token. It's the future. What is a security? What is a security in the traditional world? We have SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. Okay, Securities Exchange Board of India, stock, okay, or even I guess bonds, everything comes under security. Okay, now according to SEBI and RBI as well, they have classified commodities versus securities. I guess gold is a commodity as far as I remember. Okay, just Google it. What is the difference between security and commodity? So security tokens, suppose you have something that are recognized as securities inside a country. Okay. Then if you create a token for it, it will be called as a security token. It will be under the regulatory compliance. Okay. So that's what security token is, nothing more. So if you can read it here, it represents ownership or a stake in the real world assets. It represents ownership or a stake in a real world asset such as equity or real estate and are compliance under laws. Now, if you want to look at the projects, just go through this project Polymath. Okay, wait, I'll just show you guys. Polymath. Okay, so this is their website. Tokenizing the global financial system. Refine investing in real world assets with our white label product, the Polymath Capital platform. Okay, so they are tokenize any asset, convert real or digital assets into secure blockchain tokens. Okay, empowering every player in the ecosystem, issue and asset owners, broker dealers, everything. Oh. So every project that I have mentioned in this book, just go through them. Okay. So this is what they're doing. Start your digital asset journey with our white label product, the Polymath Capital platform. I think their blockchain name is also Polymath, not Polymath, Polymesh. Yeah, Polymesh they are using. See, build for compliance. Polymath prioritize compliance, making Polymesh the go-to blockchain for establishing compliance and regulatory function, integrated identity verification, enforceable regulations like transfer restrictions. Okay, tools aligned with AML. What are AML? Anti-money laundering laws. AML and KYC. Know your customer. Okay, unmatched security and efficiency, on-chain governance. Okay, finality prevents transaction reversals. That means transaction cannot be reversed. Then lowered cost versus general purpose blockchains. Okay, developer friendly ecosystem. All right, so this is what they're doing. Okay, so you can use them. Okay, I'll mention this website so you guys can just look over it. There you will find various such. Okay, in America, it's now started real world asset tokenization. Okay, you can contact them. You have products as well. What you want to do, solutions. Okay, syndicate. Yeah, we can do a blockchain crowdfunding platform. All right, agricultural assets can be tokenized. Real estate, infrastructure products, precious metals, commodities, even agriculture assets, art and collectibles, music and film rights, sport teams and clubs, healthcare, gaming, debt instruments, private equity stakes, venture capital investments. I don't know many of them. Okay. Revenue streams, luxury gold, carbon credits. Wow, I'm seeing it here for the first time. And intellectual property as well. Okay, so this is what they are providing. Now, if they are tokenizing something which are securities under the under the country's law, they will be called as a security token. Okay. Now, if you just Google it, what are securities in India? Okay. A security market in India is a vital component of the financial system, facilitating capital formation investment opportunities through various financial institutions. Okay, we have IPOs, the stock market. Okay. Uh, yeah, these are the one equity. We have debt securities as well. We have derivatives. We have hybrid securities. Okay. So again, if you want to step into blockchain, okay, it will be related to finance. Okay, everything will be related to finance. All right. Okay, coming back, we have stable coins as we already discussed. They are generally pegged to stable assets like gold or fiat currencies to reduce volatility. Tether, a stable coin pegged to the US dollar, used to provide liquidity and stability in the cryptocurrency market. We have USD coin as well, another US dollar pegged stable coin, commonly used for trading and as a store of value. Okay, you will see one tether is equals to $1, one USDC is equals to $1. They are always pegged. They are always pegged. Suppose if a token price moves beyond $1, okay, now the community will issue more tokens for it, and it will distribute to the users. And suppose the value is less than $1, so they will burn it. They will remove the token from the market. So this is what their idea is. Okay, but it's a big study. If you want to understand stablecoin in depth, okay, it's a really great thing. Okay, we can take a day and just understand what stablecoins are, because it's the future as well. Stablecoins are the future. Governance token. Okay, now governance tokens provide right to vote in the blockchain protocol. Suppose there's a proposal in a blockchain. Okay, now as it's a decentralized network, so it will have a voting mechanism. So if you are holding a token, okay, that token means you have a right to vote on that protocol or not. If you are agreeing on it or if you're not agreeing on it. Okay. So it grants holders the right to vote on protocol changes and decision within the blockchain project. Okay, it's because it's a democracy system have seen. Examples are Uniswap, allows holders to vote on changes and upgrades to the Uniswap decentralized exchange protocol. Okay, it allows holders to vote on changes and upgrades to the Uniswap decentralized exchange protocol. Now there's another blockchain by the name MakerDAO. Okay, used in the governance of the MakerDAO protocol, allowing holders to participate in decisions. Okay, this is also a great project, guys. MakerDAO. Just try to read about what MakerDAO is doing. Oh, okay, Vinod sir. The Riser.app is also on Polymath. Okay. All right. Okay, just go through this project again. MakerDAO. All right. Where was I? Yeah. Now we have non-fungible tokens. They are unique digital assets representing ownership of specific items. It could be collectibles. It could be content as well. We have seen crypto kitties, where they are just buying the digital art of kitties, the cats. Okay, digital collectibles representing unique virtual cats. I think I've showed you their website as well. Okay, I don't like these things. Each with distinct characteristics and ownership recorded on the blockchain. Okay, Decentraland, I think we also discuss about this as well, represents ownership of virtual real estate within the decentralized metaverse. I told you, I guess Nike released their NFT on Decentraland and all. Let's say, I guess, Sandbox. Okay, so you can visit. You will wear that VR gadget. You will enter the Decentraland. You will just roam around. You will see NFT. You will see a Nike showroom there. That also Nike bought as a NFT. That land is represented as a NFT. So they just bought it. Okay, then I think they created NFT for each shoes. Okay, so you can buy those shoes there. Okay, so this is what they did. All right. Okay. I think it's yeah. So we are done. See again, meme coin is the new token type. Okay, so there are various. Okay, but these are the ones that are really important. Okay. Okay. Now let's talk about blockchain use case, which we have already discussed a lot. We have finance, cross-border payments. You can use Ripple. Okay, decentralized finance, DeFi, financial services like lending, borrowing, and trading without intermediaries. Okay, I'll take another class just to understand DeFi. Okay, there are various good projects, okay, that are out in the market, and we'll discuss those. Okay, Compound, Uniswap, I mean everything which is related to blockchain and decentralized are known as DeFi. Okay, it's a decentralized finance. Okay, healthcare. I discussed what MedRec is. I gave chronicled as a homework. So medical records, secure and interoperable patient data management, MedRec. Drug traceability system, preventing counterfeit drugs by tracking the supply chain. Okay, how government is using it? Voting, secure and transparent electronic voting. Now you can visit this website Votes. Just go through the project that I mentioned in here. Okay, try to read about their and read on their website what are they actually doing. Okay, then we have identity management as well. Ever Okay, let's take the example of DigiLocker. What do you think DigiLocker has solved a problem that we had to face earlier? I'll see the answers. What do you think, guys? What is the problem that DigiLocker solved? I'm waiting for the answers. Okay, keeping the document safe and secure. Okay, that's a one point. What are the other points? What do you think? Just imagine what are the problems did you face earlier, but with the digital, I mean, this digital locker, you were it you feel it's now really easy, exactly accessible from everywhere. Previously, when there was no DigiLocker, we had to upload our documents again and again by clicking photos and then photos. Okay. And sometimes they will not accept it because it could be a reason that, let's say, the numbers are not visible, or let's say the photo is not visible. Now everyone know that DigiLocker it's a government authorized sorry, not a blockchain, but yeah, a platform. So everybody has to accept it. So they have created a single platform for everywhere, a single platform for everywhere. Okay, now the thing is, guys, if you directly if when we used to directly upload our document, so that's not a good thing, because Aadhaar card data is not permitted to I mean for everyone to see it. Okay, so what they do, they just show the last four digits of the our Aadhaar card data. That is known as a masked information. Okay, because companies will just know that yes, this is Mantavya. Okay, but they are not required to see every information of us. Okay, so they'll not see entire Aadhaar card data of me, only the last four digits. Okay, because DigiLocker is providing the security that yeah, yes, it's Mantavya only. Okay, because even we have seen it. When I was in college, I used to rent bikes. Okay, I was in Dehradun, so it's a really great place. So they used to have a photocopy of my Aadhaar card. Okay, so now I imagine at many places I have given my Aadhaar card, the photocopies of it. It's not a good thing. You have to maintain your data. Even I'm talking from a law perspective. If you are, let's say, if you are driving and let's say you're caught up by a police, okay, and if they want to see your license, okay, just show them in your hand. Don't give them. It's not their right to, snatch it from you. Okay, it's not right. All right, exactly. Okay, so don't give them in their hand, or even not share your Aadhaar card with everyone. Okay, because your Aadhaar card is linked to everywhere, to PAN card, everywhere. I think government has said they are linking it to everywhere. Okay, so this is the problem DigiLocker has solved. Now just imagine a consent management system. Okay, where for every new company. Now what blockchain is doing, what Geo is doing when I was working with them. Okay, when I was working with them, so they created a consent management system on blockchain. So now your consent is in your hand. You can allow who can see my data using a single platform. You don't have to visit every other website and trying to do, no, I don't want to share my data and everything. So it's a single platform from, and now, yeah, the thing is, previously you have to visit every other website. Now every website has to visit to your single platform. Okay, so that's what DigiLocker is also doing. Okay, even if you look about DigiYatra, I think it's for air flight, right? So they are using blockchain technology. So this is the task for you today. Try to find out how DigiYatra is using blockchain technology. Am I saying the name right? It's DigiYatra, right? It's DigiYatra, from where we can, uh, you know, not book flight tickets, but it's used for verification of us. It's DigiYatra. Just let me know. Nobody knows about DigiYatra? Okay. See, when you take flight, there are two lines. One is for DigiYatra and one is for the normal people who just use their Aadhaar card. It's a lengthy, it takes time. But if you have DigiYatra, it takes only seconds to just go inside the airport. Okay, so I think that is DigiYatra only, as far as I'm remembering. Okay, so how DigiYatra is using blockchain technology. So this is the task. DigiYatra is an Indian government-backed initiative that uses facial recognition to provide a seamless paper. Yes, exactly. It's Gayatri. Yes, thank you. So it's DigiYatra only. So try to find out how they are using blockchain technology for it. Okay. All right. Just go through this. So I was talking about identity management, digital identity verification and management. So the project is UPort. Okay. Just visit all the project that I have mentioned here. Okay. Supply chain, tracking the origin and journey of goods to ensure authenticity, IBM Food Trust. Or inventory management, real time monitoring, automation of supply chain processes, WeChain. Okay, entertainment rights, digital rights management, ensuring fair distribution and monetization of digital content. Ujo Music, try to look what they are doing, what are the problem they are seeing, and how this Ujo Music is solving it. Fan engagement, I told you about NBA Top Shot. So this is the one they are talking about, creating unique experiences and rewards for fans through NFTs. NBA Top Shot. Okay, just go through all these projects. Even there's a project Audius, and there's a project, a social media platform on blockchain by the name Steam, and their coin name is Steemit. Okay, so they are utilizing blockchain for it. Good. Okay, I guess it's clear now. So we are left with two topics. I'll complete one today, blockchain fundraising models. Tomorrow we'll start with blockchain fork, a very important topic, blockchain fork. Okay. Now let's understand blockchain fundraising models. Blockchain fundraising models. Okay. Any doubt in use cases? Okay. Try to look at from your field on how blockchain is using it. I think Pawan was the one who is into aviation, right? As far as I remember, just Google it on how blockchain is utilized in aviation space. Okay. Yes, I remember everything. Okay. So in whatever field you are, just try to look on how exactly they are using blockchain technology. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about blockchain fundraising models on how exactly token distribution is done. Or the other topic name is distribution models. Okay. Okay, and I'll also tell you a website from where you can claim free tokens. Okay, and I think in future their value must get a value. Okay, so I'll tell you a website as well, because right now I think TikTok is coming back in India. So I was not able to claim airdrops of some companies because they are required to follow. They said just follow us on Twitter, TikTok. And when I open TikTok, it's not available in India. Okay, but I guess with now TikTok, you can do it now. Okay, even I'll do it. All right. First is known as ICO, which I discussed previously as well. In the traditional world, it is known as IPO. Here it is known as IPO or initial public offering. When a company issues their tokens, no, sorry, not tokens, issues their stocks for the first time in the market, it is known as IPO, initial public offering. Okay, Zomato did, Paytm did, all right. So all did their IPO. I think Zomato started IPO was in last year. Okay. So you can read it here. ICO. Companies raise capital by selling a new cryptocurrency token to early backers in exchange for established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Example is Ethereum's 2014 ICO, which raised funds to develop the Ethereum platform. So they did a ICO in 2014. Okay, people contributed to that project and they use it for their welfare. Okay. Now, this is known as ICO. This is known as ICO, where a new company wants to issue. Now, there's a topic known as reverse ICO. Reverse ICO. When there's a already existing company which is credible, which is known to the public, but they are not into blockchain. Now, if they transition into blockchain, if they are if the old company is now transitioning into blockchain and then issuing their tokens for the first time in the market, it is known as reverse ICO. Example is, as Dr. Vinod sir told me, it's Telegram Open Network, because Telegram is the old company, but when they transition into blockchain, they did a ICO, but their ICO is known as reverse ICO. So this is what I have written it here. Reverse ICO. An established company raised funds by issuing a new cryptocurrency token to diversify its funding sources or transition into blockchain technology. Okay, I'll repeat again. An established company raises funds by issuing a new cryptocurrency to do what? To diversify their funding sources or to transition into blockchain technology. Example, Telegram's TON network did a reverse ICO aimed at expanding its services. Okay. Now, what is airdrop? Airdrop. Okay, before going to airdrop, what do you understand by airdrop? Anyone? Sir, okay, I'll take a question. Sir, what will an investor do with a new crypto? How will it have a value? See, it's all about the future. Suppose you have, see, it all depends. I took my father, he's into LIC. So we bought the LIC IPO with the surety that it will really go well, but it's not doing. So it's all about a chance. It's all about a luck, not a luck, but yeah, you have to take risk. Stock market do also have risk. Okay, so do crypto market. Okay, all right. Not every project succeed. Okay, most projects also failed. Okay, so it's all about taking taking a risk. Okay, Mohammed. So what is airdrop? I think most have played PUBG here. PUBG, we used to have airdrop in PUBG. So what do you mean by airdrop? What is airdrop? Anyone? Creates, offers, free assets. Yes, the best is the written by Yash is free assets. Free assets. Freely distribution of something or asset. Okay. Why? Why it is done? So that people can get to know about a project. This is the way the companies can make create a awareness of their project. And for that, I'll take an example. Okay, and you will get to know why airdrop is really necessary for company. I last year I visited blockchain summit. Okay, held last in the month of October in Delhi. Okay, so there was a company who was tokenizing diamonds. It's an Indian company. It's an Indian company. They were tokenizing diamonds. Now what made me attracted towards them, that they have written in a very in a hoarding. Okay, they kept a hoarding that says that for the first 100 users, they are giving 400 worth of diamond, I mean tokenized diamond free airdrop. So I visited them. Okay. Now luckily I was one of the 100 members. So I got 400 worth of tokenized diamond. Okay. Now the thing is, this story I'm telling to you guys. So this is what their purpose is, creating awareness. If I'm telling you, so I am doing what they want to do, create awareness. Okay. If they haven't given it for me for free, I must not be telling you about this concept. I mean, must not be telling you about this story. So this is what their idea. Although I forgot their name. Okay. But yeah, this is why people do airdrop. Okay, to spread awareness of their token. Okay. I think it's clear. So now let's read it. Airdrop. Free distribution of cryptocurrency tokens to a large number of wallet addresses to promote awareness and adoption. The best example is Stellar blockchain. So Stellar airdrop of XLM tokens to Bitcoin holders to encourage use of Stellar network. So what Stellar did, they airdrop to all the people who are using Bitcoin. Okay, so when people, Bitcoin holders, when they got this XLM token, so it gave them motivation to use a Stellar network. Okay, so this is what airdrop is: free distribution of cryptocurrency token. Okay, in PUBG it was a free distribution of weapons, or yeah, any commodity. Okay, it could be energy. Most of the weapons I have seen. All right. Now let's talk about initial exchange offering, IEO. IEO. It is same as ICO, but the only difference is now it's done on an exchange platform instead having your own website. Now let's just understand it. Suppose I created my cryptocurrency, let's say XLR token. Okay. Now what I did, I tried to do ICO using my website, using XLR website. Okay. Now the thing is, suppose if XLR is a new company. Okay. Now there will be a trust issue among the consumers. Okay. They will have this trust issue. Should we trust them? Is it a legit project? Is it a genuine project? Okay. So it creates obstacle, okay, for the consumers to buy it. If you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now imagine if I tried to do my ICO using Binance platform. Binance is a credible platform. People know it. Okay, most of the people know it. They have the crowd. Instead, when I was doing it on my website, I didn't have crowd as well. But when I use Binance platform, they have a crowd. Okay. Now Binance will check the credibility. I mean, they will visit me, they will try to contact me. And once after all the, if they find out that it's a genuine project, they will launch my token on their platform. So once I launch my token XLR using Binance platform, it is known as IEO, or initial exchange offering. That's the only difference. You are taking help of an exchange to launch your token. Okay, so now when people will see your token, they will see, oh, okay, Binance has launched it. I mean, it's a good project. It's not a fake project. It's not a rug scam. Okay, so they will buy my token. Okay, so this is what IEO is, initial exchange offering. Okay, so let's read it. Tokens are sold directly on a cryptocurrency exchange. Okay, which acts as an intermediary and ensures a certain level of credibility and security. Credibility, okay, and security among the eyes of consumers or the users. Example is Binance Launchpad, IEO for BitTorrent token, BTT, which raise funds on the Binance exchange. Okay, so Binance launched BitTorrent token. Okay, so it is known as IEO. Now, if it's done on a centralized system, centralized exchange like Binance, so it is known as IEO. Suppose if the same thing is done on a decentralized exchange, it is known as IDO. No difference. IEO, IDO, ICO. They have the same meaning, but the thing is on how you are distributing it. If you are distributing on your website, it's ICO. If you are doing it on a centralized exchange, it's ICO. Sorry, it's IEO. If you are doing it on a decentralized exchange, it's IDO. Okay, so let's read it. Initial DEX offering, IDO, they are same like ICO and IEO. It was asked to me in an interview, so I got confused. Okay, so I forgot. What's the difference between IU and IDO? And at that time, I don't know about it. Okay, so it's always you learn from mistakes. Okay, so they are same like ICO and IEO. Only difference, the funding is based on decentralized exchange. Okay, without relying on central exchange where there is a custodial wallet. What is a custodial wallet? I'll see the answers. I'll see if you guys remember or not. What is a custodial wallet? What is a custodial wallet? Anyone? What do you understand by custodial wallet? Please reply. Wallet where cryptocurrency are sent. No. Wallet where cryptocurrency are sent before the transaction. No, that's not the right answer, Mohammed. What do you mean by custody? Custody wallet. Custodial wallet. Please, please, please don't do this. You guys are not revising. Private key. Private key. It's not a complete answer, Manasvi. Private key with you or the company. No, Tejaswini, no. Digital cryptocurrency. I asked what is custodial wallet? Manasvi, private key, but private key is held by whom? It's in the custody of whom? The company or with you? Custodial private wallet is a digital cryptocurrency wallet. There's a third party provider. Bhavna, it's a copied answer. I want to know from your side, what do you understand by it? Such as cryptocurrency exchange holds and manages the private on the way. Yes. See, I told you. We have two exchanges, centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange. Centralized exchange like CoinDCX or WazirX. What they do? They hold your private key with themselves. And what I said, that your private key should be with yourself, not with a company. Remember the quote I said, not your keys, not your coins. Remember what I told, not your keys, not your coins. Not your keys, not your coin. That means if you don't hold your private key with themselves, sorry, with yourself, okay, that means you don't hold those cryptos. Anyone with your private key can use them. So, like I told, I am holding 16,000 worth of Solana in my diary. In my diaries, that means private keys with myself in my diary. Okay, so it's in the custody of it's in the custody of with me, not with a company. Okay, so my wallet will known as a non-custodial wallet. My diary is a non-custodial wallet because it's not with the custody of with a company. But when we talk about centralized exchange, like let's say Binance, like CoinDCX, they hold my private key with themselves. I don't hold my private key with me. So this is against Web3. What I told you about Web3, read, write, and own the data. So CoinDCX, WazirX, or let's say Binance, they don't follow the concept of Web3 because they hold your private key with themselves. So that's not Web3. When I'm keeping it in my diary, that's what Web3 is. Okay. So custodial means when they have custody of your private key in their centralized database. So that is custodial data wallet. But when it's with me, it's non-custodial wallet. It's clear? It's clear now? Just let me know. Okay. Tejaswini, it's clear. Manasvi, is it clear? Mohammed, is it clear now? Okay. So that's what I've written it here. See, they are same like ICO and IEO. Only difference the funding is based on decentralized exchange. And with a decentralized exchange, that means it's a non-custodial wallet, not a custodial wallet. So this is what they're saying. Without relying on centralized exchange where there is a custodial wallet. So centralized exchange, custodial wallet. Decentralized exchange, non-custodial wallet. Okay? Okay? Always remember this, not your keys, not your coins. Not your keys, not your coins. Okay? Example, Uniswap IDO for Sushi Swap. Okay? Tokens which enable decentralized trading and liquidity provision from the start. So Sushi Swap is also kind of Uniswap only where you can swap the tokens from Ethereum to Bitcoin, Bitcoin to Ethereum. Okay? So this is what they are doing. So they did Sushi Swap. Sushi Swap. Okay? I think it's clear now. Now the last one is STO, Security Token Offering. This is related to the security tokens we have seen. So if there's any token, if we want to distribute it, but if it's a security token, that means there's some regulatory compliances involved with this, or a country, consider that asset as a security. Okay, then it is known as STO, Security Token Offering. So token representing ownership in an underlying asset, such as equity or real estate, because real estate equity, the stock market comes under securities. Even in India, SEBI regulates it, Securities Exchange Board of India. Okay, are sold to investors and are subject to regulatory compliance. Now there's a project T0, offering security tokens representing share in T0 platform. Now let's go to this project T0. So this is their website. Okay. See, democratizing markets through innovation. Over 44 million shares traded on T0 platform. So people are doing it. Okay. T0 is a financial technology company providing transfer. Let's leave this. Yeah. See, raise capital for your company on your terms. So they are using blockchain fundraising mechanism. Okay. Pioneer the next generation of capital market, primary and secondary market. Okay, and even you can see it here. We have an option of tokenize as well. See, digital security custody, T0 chain. Okay, see, tokenize we have here. Digitize your investors. Digital securities are conventional securities with a blockchain technology overlay, enhancing the issuer and investor experience through customization and transparency. Tokenized assets transform the capital formation process by automating and reducing the costly compliance requirements through a transparent and immutable ledger. Okay. At T0, digital securities have several advantages over traditional securities, all while operating on in a regulated. What are the advantages? See, in traditional security, it's the jurisdiction is limited only to India. Only to India, people can do it. Do it. But with the blockchain, now everybody can do it around the world. It's 24 into 7. Okay, which you will not see in the traditional security, because I think stock market is 9 to 3, but blockchain market is 24 into 7. See what you can do. Select asset of your type. It could be equity, it could be debt, it could be fund, it could be real estate, it could be art. And the flexibility they are providing, you name it. You name it, you want what you want to tokenize. Okay, choose a blockchain token standard. It could be Ethereum, it could be Algorand, it could be Tezos, and it could be others as well. Now, what's the third step? Create and distribute assets. Mint tokens determine supply transfer to investors, how much you want to supply to investors. Then determine investor jurisdiction. From where are they? It's from US. I don't know what EMEA is. MENA, APAC. Then enable smart contract features for compliance and voting mechanisms. Establish post issuance management, dividends and coupons, trading restrictions. Okay, suppose I invested something, 100 people invested something. Now, dividend has to be distributed, right? When the profit has to be, the profit has to be distributed. So, dividends, rules, if you want to provide coupons to the token holders, on the trading restrictions, if we want to maintain, everything can be done. Regulation and trading restrictions. Okay, determine necessary integrations like KYC, AML, because right now blockchain is coming under the ambit of KYC and AML. I know it's against their decentralized network and anonymity, but it's now necessary. Even if you want to trade into cryptocurrency, or let's say you created your own blockchain that deals with their own token, you have to maintain this KYC. Okay, KYC information of your consumers. I know it's a bad thing, but again, it's government. Set up marketplace where people can buy, sell their tokens. Okay. See, you can go to this, design your asset, and you can easily see what are there. Fractionalize your asset. What is fractionalization? If you guys remember, uranium, tokenization of uranium. If you are a single person, if you are doing in a traditional way, you have to invest $8 million to buy. But now with the blockchain, it's been distributed. So now with $1, you can buy to uranium. You are a fractional ownership. The asset is being fractionalized to, let's say, 100 users. 100 users are investing into one asset. So it's known as fractional ownership. I'm not controlling the 100% of the asset, but I'm having a fraction of the fraction of the asset. So that is known as fractional ownership. Fractional ownership. Okay. So this is what they're doing. Satoshi? Sorry, I didn't get you, Pawan. What do you mean by Satoshi? Any doubt? Any doubt into today's session? Just let me know. Was it interesting? Please share the document. No doubts. Great, like thank you, Yash. Bitcoin's lowest holding. Yes, it's the smallest fraction. Sorry, it's the smallest unit of Bitcoin. Okay, like kilometer has the smallest. I don't know. It's nanometer or something. Okay, so similarly, Bitcoin has its small uh, unit known as Satoshi. Okay, please share yesterday and today's presentation. Okay, I'll send you. I'll send it over here only. Just give me a minute. If you guys not able to access any of the document, I'm sharing it here. So this is the one. Okay, I'll create a Google Drive as well. Okay, but I'll attach this one as well. I think you guys haven't received this course book as well. Okay. Yeah, Ether like that. Yes, Nilesh. Even for Ethereum, the smallest unit is WEI. WEI. I think we are completed with everything. Okay, just a one single topic is left, which is blockchain fork. Okay, after that we'll shift to Ethereum. Try to understand. Try to create a project. Okay. Uh, then we'll see. The Bitcoin legal terms will come under international court or a US or US court. See, it depends on the parties. If the parties belongs to both in India, and if there's a crime, then yes, it will be in India. Okay, but if it's outside the India and if there's a fraud, okay, so then international court. And also depends on the relation with the other country. Okay, US. No, it's not with the US court. No, not with the US court. It depends on the countries. Bitcoin is not just from US. It's around the globe. Okay. But yes, this is one of the problem right now. Okay, because suppose if that person is an anonymous person who did fraud to you, so to whom you will file the case against? Okay. All right. Any other doubt, guys? See, okay, Pawan, when you said Satoshi, so it's not related to fractional ownership. Okay, it's not related to fractional ownership. Okay. Fractional ownership, if you guys remember, I told you the Scotch whiskey example. Okay, suppose there's a Scotch whiskey that costs 1 lakh rupees. I'm taking a very, it's really expensive, but in an example, it's really easy. Is it a day need to go for? Okay, Nilesh, you have to go for Ganpati Aarti. Okay, I'll just complete this fractional ownership part. Okay, suppose it costs 1 lakh rupees. Now, suppose it's really expensive, but I'm just taking example of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, now this asset will, let's say it will be distributed into 100 tokens. Now, one token will be 1,000 rupees. 1 lakh divided by 100. One token will now cost only 1,000 rupees. Now, you see, oh my God, 1,000. It's really cheap now, so I invest into it. So you don't hold the entire Scotch whiskey, you hold a portion of it. So that is known as fractional ownership. Because if you divide 100, that means you are only holding 1%. Okay, 1 by 100. You are holding 1 by 100 of the asset. So that is known as fractional ownership. Okay, I think it's clear now. You were there, right, when I was telling about the uranium, tokenization of uranium. Okay, so it's also a fractional ownership. All right. Okay, then. Any other doubt? Any other doubt, guys? Okay, so you asked question is they are using blockchain technology. Yes, DG Yatra uses blockchain technology as part of its self-sovereign identity SSI framework for managing passengers' data identity and travel credentials securely. The technology creates a unique tamper-proof hash value of a user's data, which is stored on the blockchain to ensure okay, the user's actual personal data is stored locally on their smartphone. Very important thing it is. Okay, Gayatri, did you understand what they're trying to say? It's really important, okay, that you understand it. Okay, the user's actual personal data is stored locally on their smartphone in a secure wallet, while the blockchain only holds the hash, giving passengers control over their data. Okay, so this is how Digiyatra is using blockchain technology. All right. Yeah, it's a very good blockchain government.in. You will see it's used for land. I'll share a document with you as well. Okay. Means it is in a blockchain as a contract. Yeah. You can see what are the blockchain they are using. Okay. I mean, it's in a blockchain. Yeah. Everything is smart contract. See, you are giving your identity and it is processing. It requires some code behind it. So that code is a decentralized it's on a decentralized network. It's a smart contract. Okay. Vinod sir has mentioned a website blockchain.government.in. Okay, I think this is the one who tells how government are using it. Okay. Yeah, Center for Excellence. It's a really good website, guys. Okay. Wait, I'll share my screen. So when you go to this website, blockchain.government.in, it's a Ministry of Electronic Information Technology and NIC. So if you go on case studies, you will see land register system, blood bank, public distribution system, remote voting, and GST chain. Try to look over and understand what are these projects and how government is using it. It's a really good website. I was about to share it. Okay, but thank you, Vinod sir. I'll also share it again if you guys are not able to see it. Okay, try to visit this website and find out how government is using it. Yes, Nilesh, Bihar is going to be the first blockchain for voting mechanism, and they are using Polygon for it. Okay. Okay. Should we end the lecture now, or is there any other? Is DigiLocker also become Gayatri? I think you only answered me. It uses the no DigiLocker don't. Okay, DigiLocker. No, they. I don't think so. They are using blockchain technology for it. Okay, or you just Google it. Try to find out if they are using it or not. All right, and you can give us insight about it. Okay. All right. Okay, Pavan, the virtuals protocol. I forgot your question. Okay, we'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay, for sure. In the starting, we'll discuss virtuals protocol. Okay, I'm really sorry. I missed that. Hmm. Okay, we'll be discussing with virtuals protocol tomorrow. Okay, guys. Have a okay. Day is already ended. Yeah. Have a good night. Okay, and we'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, students.